as far as I can tell, there's a representation of you and there's a representation of the future, and there's behaviors that you use to transform one into the other. And so when Piaget talks about, so this is kind of where the mind meets the body. That's how it looks to me. It's like you have a conception of you and you have something you're aiming at, you want to have happen. Those are both representations. But when you act in the world, those aren't representations anymore. Those are actually actions. And so mind transforms into body when you act out your notion. And that's sort of how the mind is linked to the body as far as I can tell. And so what Piaget says is that the behaviors are built before the representation. And so we're going to take a look at that. So here's Piaget's notion of assimilation and accommodation. Whereas other animals cannot alter themselves except by changing their species. So that's through Darwinian means, right? So what happens is a bear is a kind of solution to a set of problems. And they're the problems that the bear's environment presents. And the bear is just a bear, so it's sort of like bears were 10,000 years ago. And the only way the bear can solve a new problem, basically, is by generating new random bears, which is what it does when it reproduces, and hoping that one of those more random bears is a better fit for whatever random change might occur in the environment. That's the whole Darwinian issue, right? You can't predict which way the environment's going to go. And so what you do is you take your structure and you vary it, and you throw those out into the world. And some animals do that expensively, so they have infants that they have to program to that specific environment, but it takes a lot of investment. And some creatures do that cheaply, like mosquitoes. It's like they don't care for their kids, but they have 1 million of them. So like, who cares if 999,998 die? There's still twice as many of you as there were. So those are two different reproductive strategies. And you could think about all those mosquito offspring as new mosquito ideas in embodied form, and most of them are bad ideas, and so the environment just wipes them out. Well, Piaget's point is we do the same thing with our cognitive structures, and that's the thing that's so interesting about people, in some sense, that we've internalized the Darwinian problem. And so when you think about the future, what you're doing is generating a multiplicity of potential environments, and then you're generating a sequence of avatars of yourself to live in those fictional futures.